live. Today it is a little bit late, but I am still doing it. So if you are joining, just say hi. I will wait for 2 minutes. On the 2 minutes mark, I will start. So it is really hot. I don't know. I think in Europe, like there is people experiencing a really hot, like a heat wave or something, and it is really hot. Yesterday too, I think the whole of the week was really hot. Today is also very hot. It is like 8 in the evening and it is still like I can feel the heat. I think it is still above 30 degrees. It is really something, but we are still grateful. Yeah. So if you happen to come, just say hi. And I am really excited to do these lives because I know many of you are benefiting, and thank you for just commenting or giving me the feedback. And I hope that these videos continues to be a blessing, to elevate you, to bring you to inner healing, to inner work. Yeah, because the more and more you keep on hearing, the more you are like your mind is getting it, and that is how like you like communicate to the subconscious mind. That is how your subconscious mind gets it. So my name is Mombi Figil Rachel, and I am a spiritual coach, or I could say a divine alignment coach. That is a spiritual coach. And what I do is just to help you. Hi. Yeah, hello, those who are joining. What I do is to support you to come to your authentic self, to come to your best version, to come to your best, highest version that you can, because that is the place where you will start like living in more freedom, in more peace, where you are going to live in your purpose, where you are going to live in your abundance. So living aligned is something that will really change your life. And I encourage you that even when you are living your life every day, make an intention or have an intention every day, like that you want to come to live in your highest version. You want to be in your best self, and just by giving yourself an intention or putting that intention there, you are directing like the energy or the source energy where like to bring you to. So just having an intention or a thought that, or even a prayer. I say it in form of a prayer, because the more I hear myself praying about that intention, the more I connect with it, and the more I am aware with it. Like God help me like today to live in my highest version, in my best version, to show my up in my authentic version. You know, this kind of prayers. And the more you are doing that, even as you are speaking as authentic like that to God, you start connecting to God, and you start like building a relationship like with spirit. The more like you connect like honestly and authentically, the more like you find that you are really like strengthening that relationship, and you'll start feeling that it is real. Just start by like when you are praying, like praying really authentically, like the way you could speak to a friend. That will help you like to connect or to feel that connection of that relationship. And you'll start even noticing like when answers are being put on your way. So today I want to talk about like repetition as a form of like reprogramming your subconscious mind, or building your mindset, your new mindset, because as I am talking about wrong foundation, I have said that these foundations are brought about, or your foundations are brought about by your belief system. And these systems, you did not just receive them one day. It is something that was already have been repeated to you as a child until like you adapted that as your truth. And now when you want like to establish new belief system, because now when you want to live in another version of you, like you have to bring down the belief system that you have been using that have not been supporting you. And when you are bringing that down, you want to build a new belief system. And how the subconscious mind will really get what you want, it is when you keep like repeating what you want to put in your subconscious mind. You keep repeating and repeating, because whatever you have been using, you did not receive it in one day. Like it was over a time, probably from the ages of like since you were born, maybe to you are like a teenager. Even now you are still receiving like belief systems. So to build a new one, you will also need to repeat like for some time the new belief system. And the way you are going to put that, you are going to use like what I can say the easiest. It is like you take affirmations. Yeah, I will say that also. I have read Daily Dose. Yeah, I will talk about that. Are you a top or a? I don't understand what is that. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so how to delete negative pattern related to money. Okay, like for example, I can use that an example. So like if you have this belief system that is negative related to money, and it how you know that you have a negative belief system like related to money, I will use this example like to show how you can use like you can come to a new version by like building a new belief system using repetition. uh, One of the way that you can know that you have like a negative belief system to money, using money as an example, it is by the experiences that are showing in your own reality about money, in this case about money. So for example, if you see like you always don't have money, you are always struggling, money is hard for you to get, money is hard for you to keep, like you have that, that could be your story. That is a story you have like about you, like the story about you and money. Like it could be money is hard for me to keep, it is hard for me to make money. Like money is something that is difficult, you know, people who have money are like bad, you know, maybe you have that kind of a story, and that is what is creating lack of money in your physical reality, or struggling with money in your physical reality. So when you see such kind of symptoms in your physical reality, let me call them symptoms, it is because of that negative belief pattern. And how you are going like to delete that belief system, I don't know if you are speaking, I will speak it in two ways. But in one way, you have already identified like you have that negative belief system. So you are going to take like, start to observe yourself. Like you say, I always don't have money. That is the way that you think, like I don't have money. At the end of the month, I will not have money. Maybe my money will be finished, you know, before like I am done like paying my bills. That is it. Maybe that is a story that you have. So you are going to take that thought pattern. Like, for example, I do not have money. I always don't have money. Then you make it positive. Like you take the opposite of it. Like you say, I always have money. What you have been thinking is, I always don't have money. So now you like opposite it and you say, I always have money. And you keep repeating that. How you keep repeating that, you can even take that one affirmation because you want to do it through repetition. The repetition is the way your subconscious mind will get it. So like you take like, you can, for me, something like that, I could take like 10 minutes in the morning. I affirm only that. Either I put a timer on my phone and I am like robotically. Now that is where I am saying robotically. Like I robotically affirm that over and over, over and over for 10 minutes. I affirm that. It does not matter that you don't believe it. That it does not matter. You don't have to believe it. I know some people say that you have to believe it. At first, you don't have to believe it. And why I stand on that, you don't have to believe it. First of all, it is from experience. You don't have to believe it at first, but also it is because faith comes by hearing. And by hearing, you have to hear it many times. So when you start hearing yourself, telling yourself like, I always have money, I always have money, I always have money, you are telling yourself that 10 minutes in the morning, in the day 10 minutes, in the evening 10 minutes. You do that for 3 days. You'll find yourself that you are thinking that. And anytime you have free time, you are thinking that. Anytime you find yourself thinking about money, you tell yourself that affirmation. Like anytime like you find looking in your account, you tell yourself, I always have money. Anytime you find yourself going shopping, tell yourself, I always have money. I always have money. Anytime you see anything that could remind you of money, you tell yourself, I always have money. And you are doing that every day, anytime. But you are also setting time to tell yourself that. You will start believing that. Anytime you receive any form of money, even if you find like a coin on the road, you know, pick it and say, I always have money. And that is like the proof, like your mind will start registering that is the proof, like you always have money. Anytime you receive money in your account, you tell yourself, I always have money. Anytime you give out money or you pay a bill, you say, I always have money. Like anything that can trigger you about money, anytime you have a trigger about money, you tell yourself the same affirmation over and over. That is what I'm saying robotically. You affirm that affirmation, that one affirmation as much as you can. It will not take like even 3 days. You'll start seeing physical evidence, like your physical reality reflecting to you that. Probably you get an increase, probably you get an idea to earn money, probably, you know, you start receiving. And when you see that happening, you continue affirming. You don't stop. You continue affirming. You continue affirming. You continue affirming. You need like to affirm that for some time. Even if the physical reality will be giving you evidence, you still have to affirm a little bit until it holds firm. Are you getting me? That is what I mean when I say robotically affirming. Robotically affirming, it is now you using like one affirmation, 2 or 3, and saying it over and over for a time, you know, for a prolonged time. I have had others, they have done it for hours, for 5 hours, just one affirmation. And what happens? Believe me or not, the physical reality starts changing. That is a simple way. That is a simple way. Like to start shifting like your belief system and reprogramming your subconscious mind on things that you want to change. You know, who asked that question. I feel very anxious and scared when I spend money and I feel powerless. Yeah, exactly. When you feel that and you realize that, and it is very, very good that you are realizing that, that is like you are getting triggered about money. You tell yourself that you always have money. You always have money. Of course, if you are working with somebody, you can know like exactly how to help them, because now you are talking and you can hear like their story. But I am saying generally, that is a way that you can use like to help yourself, like easily. That is a way that you can use. Although I talk about wales watos, and but I am talking about generally repetition itself as a way of like changing your mindset or reprogramming your subconscious mind. Because if your subconscious mind have established a belief that you are not like safe around money, because it is like when you are anxious and scared around money, it is because like your nervous system is not safe around money. There is something that is telling you that it is not safe, it is not safe, it is not safe. I am not safe with money. I am not safe with money. So you are associating something negative with money, and your body is reacting to that. That is your nervous system. Another something that you can start doing, it is regulating your nervous system. You can write that so that you don't forget. That is like important. Like, I don't know how to say important, like how. It is very, very important. As much as you are doing even those affirmations, whatever you have chosen, also do nervous system regulation. One of the way that you can do it, your nervous system to regulate it so that you feel safe, is like breath work. Do any form of breath work, breathing. That will start shifting you also. It will start shifting you, especially when you think about money. You can breathe, you can do like 4 breaths. You hold 4 times, you breathe out for 4 seconds, like 4 seconds in, hold 4 seconds out, or any other kind. That is a simple way. You can also, there are other types of breathing, or even you can breathe simply, but you want like to feel safe in your body. You want to regulate your nervous system. If you are regulating it, I tell you, that will also bring you a lot of like a peace, and it will bring you a lot of help. So nervous system regulation is key. It is very, very key. Another thing that you can do, I am giving short tips for you to like come to for this question, because I am not like talking to you, so I'm talking general things that personally I have done and they have helped me. Another thing that you can do, it is like sleeping with affirmations. You can record yourself. You record like that kind of affirmation, maybe 4 or 5 affirmations about like your money story. But I have said like you reverse it, like the opposite of your story of money, you reverse it. Like if your story is I always don't have money. Money is so hard for me to get. In this world, there is no money. You know, there are beliefs you have about the world and money. For me, I had beliefs like, for example, about money in general and the world. I had beliefs about women and money. Me as a woman, like, for example, women are not like supposed to earn. That was big for me. Like, women are not supposed like to earn more than men. Like that believe me, I had it. I also had like, I am giving myself as an example. I also had a belief like money was not a good thing, because to me, that I related that people who had money, they were proud, like they were treating others bad. Other people, they have gotten money through like stealing from others. So money, so that is how I could like, my nervous system could not feel safe around money because of that, you know. Those are some of the beliefs I had. So I had about the women and money. I had beliefs about money in general, and I have that I believe that money is not good, you know, because people who get money, like they are so proud, like so rich people are, you know. So that's why my nervous system could not want me to be rich, because it is protecting me. So even you, when you have that anxiety and powerlessness around money, or with money, it is because there is a story you are running in your subconscious mind. You just have to observe yourself. And when we are doing like breath work, you will be able to observe those thoughts. You will see them, exactly what you think about money. And now for me, I took now like the belief system now I had about money, or the story I had about money, I turned it opposite of it. Like women always have money, or women can get money. In that way, I put it in my own words about women and money. And I also put it is easy to earn money. Yeah, yeah. And like rich people, they are good people, you know, those kind of things. And now I affirm over and over to myself. You record it like in your phone or somewhere, and then you listen to it in the night. You know, when you are sleeping, like when you are going to sleep, put it and then you listen to it. Like you are sleeping, but your subconscious mind is not sleeping. And you can also listen to subliminals. All these things, they help. They really help. I'm giving you like small tips, like reprogramming like your subconscious mind. But your subconscious mind, the key is you have to repeat. If you will not repeat something over and over, it will not get. You have to repeat, because when you do it 1 day or 2 days and you get tired, your subconscious mind have not yet gotten it. So you have to repeat. And then when it is not working, you tell yourself it is not working. So you make that one your story. So it will reflect in your physical reality. So what you have to do, the topic is that repetition, that is the key. That is what I want like to press on. Repetition. Don't give up. Even if you feel like giving up, like I want to give up, it is not working. Tell yourself, no, it is not about it is not working. It is just a subconscious mind. I am giving this information to repeat. Because even a child, you have to tell them over and over. And that is why you receive this programming in the first place. When your parents were showing you over and over, and your society and whoever and your teachers were giving you over and over, maybe for 10 years, that is how you got that patterning. So now to rewire it, or to delete the old one, because when you put the new one, the old one goes, you have to repeat. Because the dominant thoughts that you have, those are always the winner. Are you getting me? The dominant thoughts that you have, that is what will control your life. So if you have more dominant thoughts or negativity about money, that is what will control your life. And that will be like your story. Like your story, it is what you will see it in the physical reality. It is not like the devil is bringing that story to you, or those physical reality to it. Is your energy that is attracting, because your subconscious mind, it is like your God. It is the one that says this is true. This is what you believe. You believe money is bad. I am going to protect you. And your subconscious mind will always win. So you have like to tell your subconscious mind it is good. Money is now good. And then your body will get anxious. So you do the nervous system. You start regulating your system, so that it feels safe, so that it accepts this belief. So when you get triggered, try to breathe. Try to breathe, go for a walk, soothe yourself, calm yourself. And as you are doing that, I believe that the energy that is negative, it is coming out. And as even you are breathing in the good energy, and you are releasing in whatever is not wanted. Do that over and over. Do breath work every day. Just do breath work, even for 3 days, and see if there is a difference. Don't give up. Don't give up. The point is, don't give up. You need repetition. It is just the way it is. It is not magical. Your subconscious mind needs repetition. If you don't repeat, it will not hold. If you don't go to school and they show you like mathematics every day, you will not get it. You get it through repetition. So do it over and over. Don't give up. If you do it 2 days and you give up, it will not hold. Do 2 days. And when you feel like giving up, try to look now for the environment that now that you put yourself is very important. Look for people who are teaching such things so that your energy sticks, like you get like because for me that was also very important. If you feel like discouraged, have a go-to-go place where like when you go there, like you get inspired again to continue. That is how you hold yourself accountable. If you don't have like a coach, you are on your own. Or if you don't have somebody who is supporting, look like for YouTube channels where you can, it is your go-to-go, that you know that when you get in the energy or the spaces of that people, your spirit like comes up, because now you're feeding your spirit and you start again and you continue. But if you are like doing 2 days and giving up, then your environment is not okay. So start like to get such things. Your environment is okay. So daily dose, did I answer your question? Did I answer your question? Did you get it? There's somebody else has a question on repetition, on subconscious mind. Did you get it, what I'm saying? So if you keep repeating, especially if you do robotic, before I used like to have like almost 20 affirmations. Don't take 20 affirmations. Take like one affirmation, your end, like this is what I want. Like take that one affirmation, repeat it over and over every day. 10 minutes, that is like maybe 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, 10 minutes in the evening, especially before you sleep, because like your subconscious mind, it is like it is easily accessible in the morning when you are waking up, before like your conscious mind is online complete. So do affirmations in the morning, in the lunch time, or in the midday, and then in the evening when you are going to sleep. And set a timer, like 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. And you do that and tell me if it is not going like to start shifting you. And if you do that for 1 week, 2 weeks, like you'll start seeing like physical evidence. Like in your reality, you'll find yourself thinking that I am rich. Just do an affirmation that I am rich, I am rich, I am rich, I am rich. Say, or I always have money, or even take a specific amount. Like you can take a specific amount. This is like the amount that you receive every day, or this is the amount that you receive every month. Tell yourself over and over and over. You'll start creating that energy. You know what? Funny enough, I don't know, words are very alive. They're very, very alive. It is your power. That is your power. So when you start to talk like that, you are going to build that reality. Your subconscious mind is the boss here. When the subconscious mind starts to get, no, this is the truth. Because now you are overcoming, now your new thinking, it is overcoming the old thinking, and the subconscious mind now get it. Oh, I think we have a new program online. It takes over. It takes over. So that is how you do it. So when you feel triggered around money in any way or form, choose your affirmation that you have chosen. Don't take 20 like I used to do. Just take 1, maximum 3, and tell yourself that over and over. Tell yourself that over and over. When you are working around money, tell yourself that over and over. When you pay a bill, tell yourself that. When you receive money, tell yourself that. You know, when you see anything that may remind you of money, tell yourself that. When you are your old self start telling you that you don't have money, just know that is the old self. Tell yourself you have money. That is why they say that this parallel reality, there are these parallel realities. There is a version of you that don't have money, and there is the one that who has money. And when you keep telling yourself the version of you that has money, it will start manifesting because you have overcome the old version. You have overcome. That is how you overcome, and that is why how you quantum leap. Like you wake up one day you are poor, the other day you are rich. But you have like to do work. Those are things that you have. I was saying that Jesus said you carry your own cross. That is the way it is. That is now your cross. Yeah. So people who are getting rich and who are living abundant, they are not living it by mistake. There is something they are doing that you are not doing. So my topic is really repetition and telling you that you have to repeat. Even these things, you have to hear it over and over until it clicks on you. I think what she said, I have heard it. It must be true. Your subconscious mind starts thinking, I have heard that so many times. No, that is our true. Because now your dominant thoughts, they become that, So that's why you have to listen. Even sometimes you are doing your course, just listen, listen to something like this or something like positive that will push repetition in your mind. Because probably you yourself, consciously, you are not listening, but subconsciously, you are listening, the subconscious mind. The people who say that's what do you call them? Like subliminals don't work. You know subliminals? Subliminals are like, for those who don't know, subliminals are like when there is like subliminal affirmations. They are like when there is affirmation, somebody have spoken an affirmation, and then on top of that, like maybe they have put like a music, and you cannot hear the affirmation. Probably you can hear the whisper or probably not. And then when you listen to that, you are not knowing what they are saying, but the subconscious mind will hear. So it is like you will hear the music, but below that music there is something that is being talked, And most of the time, there are people who say that it never works, that it doesn't work, that is like nonsense. It works. It really works. You can try it. It really works. Affirmations below, like a music or something, or beats, Then you are not hearing what the person is saying. You are just hearing the music, and the way it works. That voice, even if it is so low, it goes into subconscious mind. And because your conscious mind don't have time like to debate, I don't believe that, it just receive it as truth. So it really works, because sometimes when you tell like the conscious mind, I am rich, it says no, you are not. Look, you are not rich. But subliminals, like the conscious mind don't have time for that, because it did not hear what you said, but the subconscious mind, it hears. And some people say that it doesn't work. But I ask, if you knew somebody like they were talking, they have like a subliminal where like they are like speaking curses, they are speaking like bad things, would you put them? Would you put them? Or will you give your child to listen? You will not give your child to listen. Why? Because you know that even if they are not knowing, the child is not knowing what they are speaking, that thing, it will come to them. Like somehow it will register in them. How? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But if somebody told you that below a music, they are like bad words, they are like curses, they are evil things, you will not give your baby or your child to listen. Because something in your mind will tell you, in one way or another, that child will get that. Even if they are not hearing it, it is hidden. The subconscious mind is hearing it. There is something that hears, beyond you. So that is how subliminals work. So the point was, you can also put subliminals and you listen them. especially in the night. Just the point you have to repeat over and over. Repeat it over and over. So, daily dose. Did I answer your question? I feel very scared when I spend money and I feel powerless. Yeah, in that case, I will want to feel powerful. Like when I spend money, you want to feel powerful. Can you also try to see like in your life where you feel powerful? In what areas of your life? Daily dose. If you are here, if you are still here, where do you feel powerful? Because you see, when I spend money and I feel powerless. I want to show you something. So that feeling of powerlessness, the opposite is like powerful. Let us start to identify areas in your life where you feel powerful. You want to access that feeling when you are spending money, when you are giving out money, because as much as, because also feelings, emotions, it is a very, very big thing in subconscious mind. Reprogramming. So this powerlessness that you feel around money when you are spending, you want to alternate that with powerful. Start to think areas in your life where you feel powerful. I don't know where you feel powerful. Are you here to answer us? Examples of areas or times that you feel powerful. Probably you feel powerful when you have won like a game. If you are somebody who plays a sport, you feel so powerful. So you want to access that feeling, if you can, when you are spending money. Instead of feeling powerless, you feel powerful. So you practice feeling that feeling of powerful around money. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? That is powerful. Try to access, even look times, look activities, look things in your life that make you feel powerful, and train yourself around money to feel powerful. Access that feeling when you are shopping, where you are giving out money. Feel like somebody who won like the game. I don't know if you go to the gym, probably you feel powerful by that. Access that feeling when you are like in the supermarket, or when you are paying a bill. You want like to feel them. Even you can look in your system, in your body system, where do you feel that powerlessness? And that is now where you want like to alternate with powerful. Yeah. Anxiety, I have said, if you feel anxious, try doing breath work. Breath work will help you. Yeah. And also just know that you are provided for. You are always provided. I have talked about the sense of getting rich. It talks a lot about that, knowing that there is more than enough. There is more than enough for everybody. So money is not like, that is not the last money. Money is just circulating. Money is just circulating. Yeah, it is not, yeah, I cannot like, I don't know like your whole story about it, because it is only what you have written, but I could say like accessing the feeling of powerful, it will help you, and like breath work. And for this case, because I don't know like everything, if I was like talking to you, I could like maybe know more, but also like robotic affirming, it will help you. At least that will help you. Take just one affirmation. Take just one affirmation, repeat it over and over. I don't know if that was helpful to you. And also when you feel like you are almost giving up on affirming and on believing, go to environments. Look for channels. Look for evidence in the 3D reality, in your reality, that where you have always had money in the past, even in the present. Are you getting me? And go to channels that will empower you to continue like affirming and standing on your faith. Yeah, and then you will start seeing the physical reality like changing. So I think my time is up. I am like 40 minutes in. So thank you for those who joined in. Do you have more questions? So Daily Dose, thank you for asking the question. I really hope that you really get that it supports you. I like to hear more how it worked. And Matthew, thank you. And Fox Hunter, all of you, I appreciate you. And do you have a question? Okay. If there is no question, so I will go off, and I wish you a very, very nice weekend. And we see you in the next live. Probably tomorrow I'll do a live or not. I don't know. As the spirit leads. Now I don't have any pressure. I have said I don't have any pressure of doing anything. I just want to go with the flow, how it is. If I am in the mood or if I feel inspired, I use that energy. And as long as you are growing, because it is about you growing, it is you expanding, because when I am giving that, you are expanding, I am expanding, and it is for all of us, it is for the good of all of us. Yeah, so the key is repetition. Don't give up on repetition. It is the only way that subconscious mind will get that. And also pray for yourself, please. So see you. Bye.